tried to warn y'all, man. Y'all ain't listen to me. So now we got to bring out the proof. They got to free that man now, bro. The verdict is in. The verdict is in, guys. Cassie is a 304. And we got to talk about it. We got the laptop with us. It's time to get to work. TMZ released the text messages between the diddler and Cassie. And what we got for you guys, something interesting. Absolutely interesting. Make sure you hit that like button. Put a 1 if the audio is good. Don't come in here with no bullshit. It won't be no bullshit. We don't got no time to play. Right? We here on business. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. It's the best channel on social media. Nobody keep it official other than me. So now, let's get to the content. We got the laptop. When we bring the laptop out, that means this is serious business. The text messages are very graphic, so disclaimer. This topic is for adults. So if you're a kid, get the fuck off the platform. I'm not here to play. I'm a grown man. I'm not here to be Mr. Nice Guy. I'm here to talk my talk and do my thing. If you don't like the content, leave, right? We don't got no time to play games. I don't sit around watching other people's lives. I focus on my own. This is my business. This is what I do, right? So if you don't got the ability to listen in a classroom, leave the show. So now, let's get down to work. This is the P. Diddy and Cassie text messages, right? We're gonna find out from the receipts if she's a victim or she like taking Black D. We're gonna see exactly what it is. So it starts off, and it's about 24 pages of these text messages. It says, you have a caller or something along the lines. And if you hear background noise, that's just the distractions, right? Anytime I do work, there's always distractions. But it is what it is. That's ambiance for me. So it starts off and it says, pop, sell. It says, not all of them. What you doing? Then in blue, that would be Cassie. It says, okay, I'm doing vocals, right? It goes on and it says, how are the vocals going? This is Sean Combs talking. He said, how are the vocals going? She comes in and she says, they're good. I have all those sores on my tongue, so it's kind of uncomfortable. So while she was doing vocals in the studio, she had the herpes sores on her tongue. The herpes tongue, listen, her tongue was filled with herpes sores while doing the vocals. Make that make sense, y'all? This woman is literally talking to this dude with fucking sores in her mouth, bro. She's in the studio singing with sores. He's like, how are the vocals going? She said, they're going good. I have those sores on my tongue. So her tongue was filled with a bunch of damn herpes sores with pus. Pus on her tongue, fam. But she's telling all of y'all that she's a victim. But he's checking up on her. He's like, yo, babe, how you doing? You doing good? Yeah, I'm doing good, but these damn sores, it's kind of uncomfortable for me to do these damn vocals. So she goes on, she's like, they're good. I have all those sores on my tongue, is kind of uncomfortable. So this 304 had a bunch of damn sores on her tongue while doing vocals. Make that make sense. But she's a victim now. She wanted you to believe she's a victim. Make that make sense. She goes on and she say, and I think, now watch this, gang, and I think I have another STI. She's doing vocals and she's letting him know, I think I have another STI, urinary tract infection. Make that make sense, y'all. Let me go to the next page. Next page, page 2. It says, how's your day? This is Diddy talking. No, that's her. She's talking to Diddy. She texts him, how's your day? Diddy says, I'm good. I'm good. SHIT. Need you to go to the doc. So the diddler is telling her, you told me that about you got these STDs, these STIs, whatever the case is. I need you to go check out the doctor. I need you to go check out the doctor. She says, yes, I will, wait, she says, yes, we did a lot. Right? So Sean comes back in, he says, what do you mean? Now notice, he told her, I need you to go to the doctor. But she changed the subject. She's still talking about music. She says, I did a lot of dicks. A lot of partying. It's in the text messages. Cassie Ventura said she did a lot of dicks. A lot of partying. Sean is texting her. Diddy is texting her. She's telling the diddler that she did a lot of dicks and partying. Does that sound like a victim? So Diddy says, you feel real sick? I'm sorry. Guess what Ventura said? Why you sorry? Why you sorry, Diddy? Diddy said he feels sorry for her. She's like, why you feel sorry? Because she wanted to do this. Page 3. She says, I'm okay finishing up. Is everything okay? Diddy says, yeah. If you want to talk to me, you have 20 minutes. Why? Because Diddy's a boss. He's on the road. Cassie been trying to take all this dude's time. Cassie thought she was in this deep, serious relationship with this man, not realizing this man is all over the place. He got business to take care of. He got money moves to make. He's like, you got 20 minutes. Diddy said, thinking about going to Europe next Friday. Was trying to talk to you about that, but you changed up the energy. Let's talk about it later. She come back in. She says, I'm sorry. I want to finish the mixtape just as much, if not more. And I'm running on everyone else's time. I'm ready. I'm just frustrated. She's ready for the freak-offs. She says, are you okay? He said, that's why I'm telling you to make me a schedule. In other words, make me a schedule so I can fit you in on where you need to be in. She says, okay, we'll work on, but I need your priority list. In other words, I need to know exactly what's the most important things you're doing on your schedule so I can kind of fix my schedule around yours. Page 4. She says, I'll do Jade and Mike will font Leroy. I'll do Jade, and Mike will font Leroy. And Diddy says, and the Madonna. Ventura comes back in and she says, and if I have trouble reading this, it's because the sunlight is shining right into this laptop screen. It's difficult to see. Let me see if I can open this thing up more. Okay, that's a little good. Diddy says, so in what order? I don't think I'm going to be able to finish 4 songs today. I mean, that's what Cassie says. Diddy says, that's for the next 2 or 3 days. She says, okay. Diddy says, just keep grinding. Cassie, okay. She says, okay. Let me see, next page, page 5. It goes on and it says, Cassie says, well, I get kinda late. Diddy, we can just go to bed. You'll probably be tired. She says, I doubt that. I'm getting sleep on the plane, LOL. Then it says pop cell phone. I don't know. I guess that's probably another cell phone from Diddy. It says, so what you want to do, woman? And no, I'm not asking you for FO, freak offs. I want to know what you want to do. So as you can see, nobody's pressuring her to do a freak off. She says, get something to eat, smoke, take a walk, right? Let's see. It goes on now. Diddy says, I don't have Dave's number. I want you to tell me a new fantasy of how you want it next time. So she's the one who's telling Diddy about her fantasies. She's telling Diddy how she like to be fucked. That's what she's telling him. He's not the one pushing this. She's telling him. Check it out. I want you to tell me a new fantasy on how you want it next time. Would Dave turn you on? This is Diddy telling her, would Dave turn you on? She says, I don't know. I haven't even had time to think about it. I've been trying to think about you with a girl to get into it. And I think I'm starting to fantasize about that. This woman is this woman is a hoe, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. Straight up. I'm just telling you straight, dog. Cassie is not no damn victim. Cassie is not no victim, dog. This woman told the diddler, I don't know. I haven't even had time to think about it. I've been trying to think about you with a girl. So she's fantasizing about Diddy smashing some other broad to get into it. And I think I'm getting to fantasize about that. So she's fantasizing about Diddy smashing some other chick. She said, Dave, on the plane, so excited. Says, my phone is dying though. I'm shutting it off. Now, you explain to me, does that sound like a woman that's being taken advantage of? Or that sound like a damn 304? Come on, man. We breaking this thing down. Hit that like button and stop playing, man. Y'all hit that like button. Ain't nobody breaking down this stuff. So, let's see who sent this message here. Cassie sent him a message. I'm not sure if you can see that. And you can always see this on TMZ, right? She says, dear, our member name is blank, and we just sent you an email on your Lifestyle Lounge account. We are a couple from Beverly Hills, CA. So what this looked like is a couple want to join the freak offs. We saw your profile and would like to get in touch with you. Please email us. We hope to hear from you soon. Let's see. Many people have joined since you last been online. So basically it looked like they have some sort of club and probably some swingers wanted to join the freak offs, right? So now this is page 8. Remember, it's 24 pages, text messages. Diddy says, you ready for me to eat that pussy? That's what Diddy says, guys. And again, over here we grown. So if you can't stand grown folk talk, get off the damn platform and stop playing with me, right? Diddy says to her, you ready for me to eat that pee? You ready for tonight? Cassie says, yes, I just GTA get stuff. Just gotta get stuff. Diddy says, you got all you need? Man, you had all day. It's always something. First day. I said answer the question, what am I doing? What am I doing disrespectful in the pic? So I guess Diddy is telling her, what is he doing disrespectful? She comes back in, she says, you're making me look like a side piece. And that is not what I thought I was. So Cassie, while in the freak offs, while getting pumped and smashed, she thought she was this man's woman, but she felt like a side piece. Does that sound like a victim who was trapped? Does that sound like a victim who couldn't go, who was being violated against her will? No, that's a woman who wanted a relationship with a dude that she knew was into this lifestyle. She goes on, she says, and you won't come to bullish. Well, I have a great time because for 2013, I'm not on any okie doke bull. It is what it is. I am who I am to you, and I'm clear. We'll have a good time no matter what. I'm having a ball. It is what it is. This is Cassie still talking. I'll be happy with you no matter what. I'll treat you like a king no matter what. Now, they were trying to put out there that Diddy believe he's a king and he's a this and that, all this other junk. She says she's going to treat him like a king. She says, I'll treat you as a king no matter what. Right? Diddy comes in. He says, you up? We need to talk. You up? She comes back. She says, I'm going at 1:30 to get shots from the doctor. Moves Makeba to 3. I guess Matt is getting her the session. Thank you. I'm sorry that I fell asleep. Please don't worry about me. Notice, she's telling Diddy, don't worry about her. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourself and your day. I will keep you posted. Does that sound like a woman that's trapped? Does that sound like a woman who is in bondage, held against her will, sex trafficking? No. She says, Makita said she caught something on the way to LA and has been in bed since yesterday. She said she has Monday available and she'd rather do Tom, I guess tomorrow and Monday, if I can. So we're doing that. Matt is getting her engineer the session. So she's talking about music, I guess, right there. She goes on, she says, I think it's the stomach flu because I haven't stopped these cold sweats since last night. Diddy says, so are you going to the doc? So she's going through a lot of drama, dealing with the freak offs, dealing with music production. But Diddy keep trying to help her like, hey, you going to the doctor, you doing this, you doing that, you know? And to all the trolls, I'm not even reading your comments. I'm reading from my laptop. So you looking like a damn ass. And you getting blocked too. Salute to the mods. She says, yes, at 1:30. Diddy says, are you going to the doctor? In other words, answer my question. Are you going to the doctor? She says, he says, call his phone, please. Right? So now here she comes back. She says, I love you. Please don't stress me or what's going on with me. You see this? This is what she's telling him. She goes on and she says, you're right. I need to take care of myself. She's telling the diddler, I need to take care of myself. Even though I was sick, I heard you last night. The stuff about baby mamas, kids, taking care of everyone, etc. I don't want to be another burden. She's telling him, I don't want to be another woman who's a burden in your life. I was really excited about last night. I have no idea what happened. She have no idea what happened. You know why? Because she was fucking high. She was stone drunk. She don't know what happened, right? Anyway, I do think you need time. In other words, time to yourself, because she always was in this dude's face. She didn't want to give him no time. I do think you need time. Let's do other stuff separate. Let's do other stuff separate this weekend, if that helps. And then you just hit me when you need me. You just hit me when you need me, is what she's telling him. She's telling this dude, you hit me up when you need me to come to the freak-offs. Right? She goes on, she says, I love you and I understand. Every time I have the opportunity to take care of you, something happens. In other words, every time there's a freak-off or we have a time, something comes up and you gotta go. It's so weird. I really have been thinking about you and fixing things with you so much. Does this sound like a fucking victim, bro? No. This sounds like a damn woman who enjoyed herself. But yet, people online defending this damn broad as if though she's some little girl who was underdeveloped and didn't know what to do with her life. Get the hell out of here, bro. So the Diddy come back. He says, I hope my damn laptop don't overheat. It's getting hot. Sunlight is over here. Diddy comes back. He says, just hit me when you get yourself together. It's not on me. It's on you. Hit me when you're ready for me. Notice, he's telling her, listen, you hit me when you're ready for me. Dude wasn't forcing her to do nothing. Y'all need to free that man. She comes back, she says, what did he say? Finishing up nails? Diddy says he's free. Cassie, okay, for 6, just spoke to Dre, I just spoke to Dr. Fiend. Diddy says, I guess call his phone. Sean says, what'd he say? Hello? I guess he's telling her like, hello, respond. She says that it was normal for all that stuff. So being high based on what I went through, but I should still follow up in 2 weeks to make sure that was the reason why they were high. He's emailing it all to me though, okay? So now, Cassie says, I told Beyonce not to come. Beyonce? I told Beyonce not to come. This is crazy. What somebody said? Somebody said something stupid. She says, you're picking and choosing. What the fuck you talking about? I'm picking and choosing when I'm reading the fucking text message, dumbass. People stupid as hell, bro. Like people are dumb, bro. Says, I told Beyonce not to come. She says, getting in the shower, doors open. Hello. Diddy says, what you doing? She says, waiting for you. Said, we're starting at 4. Diddy says, 5 minutes away. She says, all good. All good. So she comes back. She says, no call you, baby. Mean, no answer, baby. No worries, up here, waiting for you. I love you. She's telling the diddler that she loves him. Diddy says, on the way, coming up. She comes back, she says, I love you. Notice how many times she keeps saying this. She says, I love you. Had so much fun with you. I'm so happy, thank you. She was right there in the freak-offs. She had so much fun with him. You see what's going on? It's crazy. Now it gets really bad, guys. It gets really, really bad. Guys, it gets really bad now. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for the very, very explicit Cassie that you didn't know about. They need to free Diddy, bro. I'm sorry. They need to free that man. This woman is a 304, bro. Straight up and down. She's not no victim. Watch this, guys. When you go to TMZ and check this out yourself. The messages go as follow, guys. It says, and this is, watch this. It says, LOL, I'm just going up to change and put my ring in. I just picked it up. I'm always ready to freak offs. It goes back and it says, when do you want to freak off? LOL. And that's from Puff. When do you want to freak off? He's asking her. Watch this. When do you want to freak offs? Me too. It goes on and it says, I miss you already. Then it says, let me see, hold on, wait a minute. I missed you already. Okay, we got that. Next page. It says, me too. I just want it to be uncontrollable. Wait. Me too. I just want it to be uncontrollable. Right? She says, I can't wait to watch you. Wait, hold on. This is from Puff. No, that's to Puff. I can't wait to watch you. I want you. Hold on. These damn bugs. I got bugs attacking me. Noise everywhere. This is crazy. She says, I can't wait to watch you. I want you to get real hot. So that's P. Diddy saying that. Look what Cassie says. I can't wait to stare at some black dick. Does that sound like a woman that's being held against her will, bro? She says she can't wait to stare at it. Check this out, guys. On page 17. Watch this. Check this out. Cassie says, I can't wait to have my legs curled back behind my head to feel some black dick tease my pussy raw. Does that sound like a victim? Does that sound like a woman that had a gun to her head? This woman said she can't wait to have them damn legs curled in back of her head so she could feel some heavy meat on her box raw. So she loved getting piped down, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Now watch this. It gets even more bad, too. Can't wait either, right? From Puff, says, I can't wait. That's why I want to, that's what I want to see, right? To Puff, I'm thinking about, now watch what she said, because they blocked out certain words, right? It says, I'm thinking about licking those dicks from the balls to the head. This is Cassie saying this. Page 18. Cassie said this. I'm just telling you straight, bro. Cassie says she's thinking about licking balls from the back. Cassie is waiting to lick them balls, bro, from the back to the head, then slowly lowering my mouth down on it to let it hit the back of my throat and choke me. That's what she said, bro. I told you she's a 304, bro. I told you, man. Y'all got mad with me. She said she want that thing in back of her throat, bro. She said she want that thing to hit her tonsils, bro. I told you, man. Y'all got mad at me. Y'all were unsubscribing, telling me y'all don't rock with me no more for speaking the truth. I told y'all this already, dog. And y'all been hating, bro. That's what she said, bro. Oh, listen, I'm reading the transcript right here. That's what she said. Now, you explain to me why they made that woman go to court. Why they made her do this. All she did is embarrass herself. And then the dude she's married to, he a sucker, bro. Because how you gonna have your wife come to the courtroom to embarrass you like that, bro? Imagine these things that she's showing, bro. Imagine you marry and impregnate a woman that was taking nuts to the back of her throat, bro. Yo, her throat been opened up, bro. They opened her throat, bro. This is crazy, man. She says she thinking, she says, I'm thinking about licking those balls from the back to the head, bro. Cassie a freak, bro. Slowly lowering her mouth down on it till it hits the back of her throat and choke. Flawless victory. P. Diddy wins. Man, this is crazy, bro. Man. Let's see what else we got. Says, laughing out loud, sorry, I'm nervous. I feel like I want to F-U-C-K, right? Then it comes in, how you feeling? Says, oh my God, I was just about to text you the same thing, LOL. And the subject on the text is, I'm so horny. Does that sound like a woman who was getting raped? Nope. Y'all better free that man. Y'all better free him. He ain't do nothing wrong. This is all consensual here, bro. This is all consensual. Ain't nothing was done against her will, dog. And this is her sending him these messages. Says she's so horny she can't concentrate. Who sends a message like that, bro? How could you tell me, listen, how could you tell me that you were getting violated against your will, but you sending dudes these text messages? Explain that to me. Nah, she wasn't getting violated, bro. She's a willing participant. So it goes on, notice the subject of the email is, I'm so horny, I can't concentrate. It says, so what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I'm going to Dwayne Reed to grab candles. Oh, Dwayne Reed, the store. I'm going to Dwayne Reed to grab candles and then going home to pack up a bag. You want any red clothes between or just sweats? Then I can go check in and set the room up. I'll eat, take my vitamins, LOL, and get ready before LV, the house. I leave the house. Just want to know what you're thinking. Does that sound like a woman that got raped? Now check this out. Do you have any more pills on you? Do you have any more pills on you? I just deleted our little video to this off my camera. It was dope. They're texting each other about videos. This is consensual, bro. These are two nymphos communicating about their freak-offs. Now, this next email subject is the things I wanna do for you and to you. I wanna be nasty for you. I want to do what you want me to do. I wanna make you come more than you ever came. This is Cassie saying this garbage, bro. Explain this to me. Now the email goes on and it says, I like that. It says, I want it. Now look at this. I like it. I want it. I want to give you the same. I just think that I have to trust you beyond it. Just being sexual. Do you know what I mean? Now, she's writing all of this mess to this man. Does this sound like a woman trapped? Does this sound like a woman who is so trapped and she's held hostage and don't know what to do? I like that. I want it and want to give you the same. I just think that you have to trust me beyond it. Just being sexual. Do you know what I mean? In order for me to be more open with the things we do in bed, this aggressive sexual side of me, right? The last time was a mistake, but since has made me feel a little dirty and grimy, as opposed to sensual and spontaneous. That's the only reason why I go back and forth in my mind with wanting and not wanting to do it. Y'all got a free Diddy, bro. When we used to freak off, when we were so in love, there were no questions asked. It felt right. Like it literally made sense for the next step in our sex life together. I get nervous that I'm just becoming the girlfriend that you get your fantasies off with. And that's it. I don't get the other part, which means She felt she was just a fantasy girl and she didn't have a real relationship. Are you seeing it? She made choices, bro. Nobody forced this damn broad to do nothing. I don't get the other part. Anyway, at least. Right? And it goes back and it says, I want you to feel safe to let go. That's what Diddy pretty much let her know. I want you to feel safe to let go. It's crazy nuts. This is crazy stuff, bro. It's like more paragraphs now, man. Like they writing book messages now. New from Cassie. It says, we've only really had 1 week of each other just together. And I can say that it's been the best and worst. I've never felt so in love. Notice she's the only one who's saying this. You don't hear the diddler saying this. You don't hear the diddler saying, I'm so in love. She was the one that was in love. And because she was in love, now she's trying to destroy that man. I've never felt so in love, safe, and empowered since we've come together. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm your woman and no one else's. You see that? So she wanted him to herself. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm your woman and no one else's. Why? She said no one else's. Because she was in the freak-offs with those other guys. Right? Where we at? I lost my path. Where we at? Okay. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm your woman and no one else's. I feel protected. Notice what she said. She's telling the diddler, I feel protected when I'm in your arms. I thought he's a monster. She said in the message, she felt protected when she was in his arms. I thought he's a monster. I thought he's the devil. She said, I felt protected when I'm in your arms. And so comfortable that I can sleep and not worry about anything. You are one of the sweetest, most sincere people I've ever met in a long time. And I cannot express enough how grateful I am that you've chosen to be a part of my life. This is what she said about this man. See, a lot of people in the chat are just slow and dumb. Nobody cares about nobody else. What we focusing on is what we hear here. This woman is singing his praises. She says, on the other hand, you're constantly wary of me. I'm sneaky. I never seem to make the right decisions to you. I'm a spoiled brat. I'm dramatic, disrespectful, and for some reason, you just don't trust me. It always goes back to, well, maybe Carrie would have been the better one to go after since I've witnessed more than once. You realize that she is way better fitting for you than I am. It's hard for me to handle that as I feel like I have given so much of myself in this short time, but whatever. I can handle that as I feel like I have given, oh, come on, what's going on? That as I feel like I have given so much of myself. Wait, hold on, wait. That I have feel, let me wait for the noise to pass by. She was playing with his emotions. Yeah, she was doing a heck of a lot, man. She certainly ain't no angel. And I'm sure everyone can agree that Diddy ain't no saint. Well, we know Diddy ain't no saint. We know that. But she ain't either. My thing is this. I don't like the fact that she's out here acting like she's a damn victim when she's a damn 304. She was out here gargling urine, gargling nuts, doing all the freak offs, and now she here singing his praises. She says that as I feel like I have given so much of myself in this short time, but whatever, I can take it. I'm guessing there will always be something negative. I don't know. I really don't. I'm hurt that you think that I'm a malicious person. The dinner I went to last night was definitely at bad timing, but it had been planned before all of the drama and things had to be handled. Just like you had to handle your business, I never stepped on your toes when it comes to handling yours. So basically, I guess the diddler wanted to know why she was, I guess, out doing certain things. And she's like, look, when you taking care of your business, I don't get involved. She says, I'm about to get on this plane and I'm sad, mad, frustrated, and hurt that you just don't feel like I'm the right one. I really do love you and hope to just be able to learn what it is you want in a woman and give it to you. You're very important to me. I hope you know that. You see this? So even though this dude is a weirdo, even though he's with the freak offs, she was with the program and willing to do anything he wanted. Right? So now, she writes back. She says, let me see, what's the caption? You're crazy. You don't treat me right, and I'm thinking about it. So she writes him, she says, so you hung up? It's like I need to have something written out to say to you with no breathing room, or you'll get mad at me and hang up. I haven't talked to you at all. I know you can take 3 minutes out of your day to talk to me, and you don't even try. You're in too much of a rush to get me off the phone. That's not being in a relationship with someone that you love and are in love with. I am really hurt by the way you deal with me. I don't need your money. I need some attention. I am thankful, but I can pay for things myself. This woman was controlling. This woman was not only controlling, this woman wanted all this man's time to the point where she was annoying this man. You know? And to all the people that keep talking about what Diddy did to other people, stay on the fucking topic, bro. Y'all, you folks be all over the place. We're talking about one issue, and y'all talking about who he abused. You were never there with him to know what he did. So you're just going off of hearsay and gossip and bochinche. You don't know what he did. You know what I mean? We're going off of the facts. We're going off the facts. That's what we're focusing on. We're not focusing on hearsay and gossip. We're focusing on what she said. And based on what we got, that woman was obsessed with him. That man wasn't in love with her like that. He probably liked her. He probably liked to smash. But she was the one that was in love. If y'all gonna come to the platform to have these conversations, let's deal with facts. Let's not deal with allegations, gossip, and other stupid stuff. Because none of us was there. We're dealing with receipts. And based off of these receipts, she cannot say that that man forced her into anything. That woman wanted to go to the freak offs. That woman was willing to sleep around with multiple men She was willing to lick the balls from the back to the front. That woman was willing to make her tonsils twerk. Do you understand me? She was twerking her tonsils, bro. But y'all so focused on what the diddler was doing. And I'm not defending him. I'm focusing on the facts. If I was an attorney in this case, this would be easy. Because I'm focusing on receipts. She was in love. She was infatuated by this man. She wanted all his time. She wanted all his attention. He was focusing on getting money and taking care of business. You know? You folks that hate Diddy, you just want to see him go down, which is typical of what people do on social media, and I get it. I'm not defending him. I'm focusing on the facts. I'm tired of seeing black men get taken down, and they're getting taken down by us. You know what I mean? We know the system want to take him down, but let's be truthful and let's be real. This woman is no saint. She's not no saint. She's not no victim. She's a 304. And she got thrown around, passed around, had her tonsils twerking on different dudes' rods. She's not innocent. I'm just telling you the truth. She was throwing that thing back. That woman said in the text messages that she liked having her legs wrapped around her head, taking black meat. That's what she said, dog. It's in the text. Go to TMZ and read it yourself. Don't believe me? Go read it. She said she liked taking meat, bro. Black meat. And what that tells me is there's a lot of women out here that like taking meat, bro. That's why I keep telling you dudes, you don't have to chase women around. Women be way more horny than you could possibly imagine, bro. There are women that see you every day and they want you to pipe them down, bro. For real, for real. You don't got to do nothing, bro. Just wait for a woman to holler at you and tell you that she want you to pipe her down. There's a lot of women, bro. They be in their crib. They be in their house horny as hell, bro. Waiting for a man to come in and pipe them down, bro. They just don't say nothing. They try to act all innocent, like they don't do nothing wrong, like they all Christians. I don't want to hear none of that garbage, bro. That woman was clearly with the wits, bro. She was with it. You know? And they out here trying to make her look like she's this y'all still trying to make her look like she's 19. You know? I had women defending her saying she's 19, she's not really developed, she's not really a grown woman. So what's a grown woman? Because most of you grown women keep making the same mistakes you make with all these different men every single day. Most of you ladies, when you with dudes, it's like you keep making the same bad mistakes. You get with dudes that are bums. You have kids out of wedlock. You get married, then you divorce. Make up your mind, man. Talking about she's immature. He was older than her. He took advantage of her. Ain't nobody took advantage of that woman. That woman knew exactly what she was into, man. She was doing multiple meats. Multiple meats, bro. There was a meat market at the freak-offs. Meat, listen, there was raw meat everywhere at the freak-offs. Cassie, listen, Cassie was milking meats at the freak-offs. No cap. Dudes was standing up, lined up at the freak-offs, lined up. Everybody had their meat out, and Cassie was there milking all the meats. That's what was going on, bro. She was milking everybody's meats in a cup, bro. I'm just giving you the truth, man. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you facts. That's why they get mad at me, dog. Some of y'all be hating, talking about I'm unsubscribing. You can go ahead and unsubscribe, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm the realest in these streets, bro. I'm the realest. When you come to this platform, bro, I keep everything 1,000, man. I don't sugarcoat. I don't got no time to be politically correct, trying to please everybody, fam. I say what needs to be said straight. That woman was loving pipe, bro. That woman said in the receipts that she liked black meat, bro. Come on, man. She wasn't no Christian. She wasn't saying, oh, they forcing me. She said she couldn't wait to freak off, bro. She couldn't wait. You know? She loved it, bro. Let me tell you something, man. This woman was with, she was with Kid Cudi, bro. How much you want to bet during this case the Kid Cudi situation gonna come up? This woman was sleeping with Kid Cudi while getting her back blown out by Diddy, bro. She was milking meats while with Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi was kissing Cassie while Cassie's mouth had meat sauce. You know what I mean? You know when you go to the burger joint and you get some chicken nuggets and it give you some sauce? She had multiple meat sauce in a cup. Kid Cudi was kissing her. The new man she with right now that got her pregnant? Dude, you a sucker, bro. How you gonna, listen, how you gonna impregnate that woman, bro? How you gonna put babies in that woman, bro? When all those dudes they had their meat on her back, bro. Dudes was slapping their meat on her neck. Hitting her neck with meat. Now, to all you ladies that like getting slapped in your face with meat, it is what it is if that's what your thing, you know what I'm saying, privately. But what I'm saying is this woman was acting like a victim. It's one thing if you're a woman and you're a freak and you like to do your thing in your crib alone. That's one thing. I'm cool. But if you out here saying that this dude raped you and he violated you, but yet you were milking different dudes at the freak-offs and drinking sauce liquids, no, you out of order, bro. They need to put her in prison for perjury, for lying. The feds is working both sides, guys. The feds is working both sides. They're exposing her while supporting Diddy. I'm telling you facts. Diddy may end up walking, guys. He may end up walking. He may not serve no time in prison. You said Mary J. Blige has been silent on this? Was she at the freak-offs? Everybody was at the freak-offs, guys. We got to assume that everybody was there. See, the thing that I don't like about this whole situation is that everybody's being hypocrites. All you folks in the comments, right? Respectfully, all of you folks in the comments, except you holier-than-thou people who act like you're perfect. All of us been at the strip club at some point in your life. You've been at the parties getting drunk. You had one-night stands. You got head on the dance floor. You brought some chick to the telly right after the club. You were drunk. We all been to our own personal freak-offs. So stop it. I don't want to hear nothing. All you ladies that are in your late 40s, early 50s were getting your backs blown out by different dudes that was older than you. So when she got with the diddler at age 19, Diddy was 37. You ladies that are in your late 40s, mid 50s, you were doing the same thing. So stop it. I don't want to hear nothing. Stop the cap. You were out there in them streets. You were a hot little girl running around them streets trying to get with different men. Don't even play yourself. Don't even play yourself, because you was. Just admit it. You were a freak back in the day, too. You were at your own personal freak-offs. I remember certain sisters back in the day, bro. Certain sisters, listen, back in the day, there were certain women I was dating. I'm trying to have a relationship with shorty. She ain't want no relationship. She just wanted to fuck. No cap, bro. I get with this woman. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to make you my woman. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend. You know what she told me? She said, I don't really want to be your girlfriend. I'm like, you don't like me? She said, I do like you, but I don't want to be your girlfriend. I just want to have fun. I'm like, and it took me a minute to figure this out because I'm like, you know, when you young, you dumb. And it's like, you're not thinking. Here I am trying to make her my woman, my girlfriend. And then it caught on me. She just want to smash. But I thought I was doing something wrong. Because, you know, when you're a young dude, It's like you thinking like this. I'm like, this is crazy. And there have been many chicks like that. They didn't want no relationship. They just wanted to smash. That's it. And you got some dumbass clown in the chat says you lying. Fam, you never been with a woman a day in your life. You could tell when a dude is a sucker. Anytime you have a dude saying stuff like that, bro, you a straight sucker, bro. Like, seriously. Out of all the things you can post in the comments, oh, you lying. You lying. It's always some hating ass dude, bro. Always a hater, bro. And it's these dudes that be beating their meat every day watching corn. These dudes be signed up to OnlyFans watching photos. If you a dude and you watching this live and you signed up to OnlyFans watching some damn woman pictures, you a sucker, bro. Like, you a straight up loser. Only a loser would sign up to an online site to watch women. You a sucker, bro. Only a dude that's a loser does that. You making a woman rich by signing up to her damn OF pages? Man, you stupid, bro. I ain't doing that garbage. I'd rather go buy groceries. Signing up to a damn woman page to see some pics. A damn loser. It's crazy. And you have a lot of dudes that do this, bro. Most of these dudes that be talking ish on social media don't got no woman. They be on OF all day, scrolling. Ooh, whoa, my goodness. Where the Diddy oil at? Where the Diddy oil? I need some Diddy oil. Loser. Thirsty. Desperate. Looking at pics. DMing women. Please, please. Could I see your pictures, please? Could I see some pictures? Excuse me, sister. Could I see some feet pics, please? Could I see some feet pics? Could you send me some pictures of your breasts, please? Thirsty dudes, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself. You a grown man. You a grown man, dog. Unsubscribe from that page, bro. Giving this woman $25 a month to see her toes. Bro, you sick, man. To all the ladies that got an OF and these suckers are giving you all their money, take their money. These dudes are losers, bro. These dudes are losers. I'm just being honest with you. If you a sister and you got an OF and these suckers are paying you money to see body parts, take all their money. Take all their money, because they stupid. I used to get mad at these women with these OF pages. I can't get mad at you ladies no more for hustling. I can't get mad. I can't get mad at a woman that would start an OF and you suckers are paying them. Let her get her bag, bro. You a sucker, because I ain't doing that. I want to see her in person. I want the woman in person. I want to see and touch. I don't want to be watching no pic, bro. Like, real talk. You guys out there is weird, man. But anyway, let's get back to the content. This woman ain't innocent, dog. She not innocent, man. Y'all got to free that man. So you saying free him? Yeah, man, you got to free that dude, bro. I didn't even have my damn phone plugged in. I'm bugging. Hold on a second. Plug this thing in. Put a 1 if you can hear the audio. Put a 1 if you can hear the audio. I didn't even have my phone charging. I had the plug right here. Battery was probably about to run out. Put a 1 if you can hear me. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, good. So yeah. So in case you now join in, right? We were just reading the text messages between Cassie Ventura and P. Diddy Combs. The text messages are graphic. So if you are not an adult, if you are some immature idiot, get off my page. I don't got no time to be Mr. Nice Guy. I'm a grown man. I don't got no time for no bullshit. Like, seriously. We having grown folk conversation about this story. Now, in the past, I was roasting this dude. Now, the way I'm looking at this case, I'm only going by the facts. That's it. I'm not going by nothing else but facts. Based on these receipts, we brought out the laptop. The laptop that we brought out, it brought out all the text messages showing what she want. This woman said in the text message, let me see if I could go back, because some of y'all probably wasn't here. let me go back. Let me go back and see if I can find some of this dirt, bro. This woman said, let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Yeah. This woman, Cassie, said this, bro. I'm thinking about licking those balls. Wait. Listen. And this is not just Diddy. This is all the men at the freak-offs. This is what Cassie said. I'm thinking about licking those DICKS's. More than one. I'm thinking about licking those dicks from the balls to the head. Then slowly lowering my mouth down on it to let it hit the back of my throat and choke me. That's what she said. She says she want to do that at the freak-offs with all the men. You tell me, is she a victim or she like meat? She loved milking all those cows. Cassie probably got better head game than what's that woman, man? What's that woman, man? The woman with the head game. What's her name? Superhead. Cassie give better head than Superhead, bro. That's crazy. And you know Superhead been reported to have been given some monster head, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, fam. There was one time I was kind of wondering, like, damn, I wonder what it must be like. I ain't gonna hold you. And what is her name? Start with a K, right? What's her name? And she's not ugly by any means. I mean, she a 304, but she look good. I ain't gonna lie. So you telling me you like her? She look good, bro. What did I always tell you? If a dude say a woman look good, that mean he was smash. I'm just telling you the truth. Her name is not Vanessa. That's not her name. Her name is not Vanessa. That's a lie. Karen, that's her name. Karen or Corrine Stevens or something, Superhead. She milks the cows, bro. Remember she wrote a book airing out the celebrities? A couple of the dudes. Y'all remember, what's his name? Bow Wow. Bow Wow was like, yo, man, she cool. Now, don't get me wrong now. And this is not no disrespect to Superhead, but she might be a cool woman. Because based on what Bow Wow said, he said besides the Superhead stuff and all of that stuff, he said that she's a good, cool person to hang with. Like, she's really a cool woman. You know what I mean? She might give the best head in the game, but, you know what I mean? Comparing her to Cassie, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to find out. Maybe Cassie head game is crazy, bro. Cause she had a lot of practice at the freak-offs, bro. Yeah, Karen Steffens, whatever her name is, that's the one I'm talking about. What we saying is that Cassie's head game may be better than hers. Because if you get a sister that have good head game, bro, you in business. If you're a sister and you trying to really keep a guy locked in, you know, your head game got to be on point. Like, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. You know what I mean? You have to be like a Houdini. You have to do magic tricks, make the rod disappear. If you could do all of that magic stuff, yeah, you're official. You got to keep you on the team. You know what I mean? For real, for real. And you know these sisters, they got the best lips. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why God is good. Because he made a black woman with them lips, bro. When you see them lips, bro, make you repent of your sins, bro. You ever see a black woman, them lips? You know there's a God. A man can't resist. Yeah, but you outside, your neighbor's hearing you. I don't give a fuck who's hearing me. I'm a grown man. If you don't want to hear me, go find something to do with your damn life. What you watching me for? Like, people weird, bro. I don't know. Listen, I cannot sit around watching somebody all damn day, bro. How could you sit around watching somebody all day, monitoring a person all day? You're weird. That's weirdo stuff. That's like me peeping out my window, looking at somebody. Got no damn time to be doing that. You're weird. I can understand the birds watching me, but if you watching me and you ain't making no money, something wrong with you. I mean, if you're gonna watch me that hard, say hello. Right? But in this case, guys, they need to free Diddy at this point, bro. Again, now guys, listen to me very carefully, because some people gonna lie on me, tell lies. I'm not defending Diddy. I'm defending the truth. I'm looking at the circumstances and I'm weighing the facts. Based on the receipts, that woman is a 304, always been, always will be. You understand what I mean? She finessed everybody and she lied and made it seem like this dude raped her. The only reason why she's saying that is because she couldn't have a relationship with him. She couldn't have a relationship with him. She wanted a relationship. He didn't give her that. So to get back at him, she's trying to make him look like he was abusive. You know? Diddy is busy, bro. He don't got no time for no relationship. He just want to smash and have fun. He loved to party. That's what he was into. She was the fun girl. If you go back to the text messages, she said, you make me feel like I'm a side piece, like I'm a side woman. That's what she was saying. Why would she feel like that? She was trying to have a relationship. She thought by her gargling nuts, making dudes use her tonsils as target practice, she felt this was gonna make Diddy be pleased with her. They were using her tonsils as target practice, bro. Shooting nuts at her tonsils, bro. Dudes was telling Cassie, open your mouth, let me see your tonsils. Dudes was looking, they were ready to nut, and they blast their nut into her throat, bro. Bow! And it hit the tonsils, said ding, 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 ding. They were target practicing on her tonsils, bro. Yo, they put a camera in her throat. Yo, they put a camera in her throat, bro. And they put it on a big screen, and dudes was target practicing on her tonsils, bro. Busting nuts, bro. You saw her tonsils going like, ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Yo, Diddy is wicked, bro. That's how you know she wasn't really his woman. Because he was letting dudes bang her out, bro. She was the one who wanted him to be her man. She was just one of his women. Let's just keep it a buck. She was just one of his playthings, bro. Imagine target practicing on a woman's tonsils. Bro, if you hear anybody using my talking points, call them out on it. Those are my talking points, bro. Making a woman tonsils twerk, that's my talking point. So if any of you content creators go stealing my work, you better give me my credit. You know? Yeah, they need to free R. Kelly, man. Free R. Kelly, y'all. Kelly ain't do nothing wrong, bro. All of them women wanted their tonsils turned. You gotta push a woman tonsils back, bro. If you ain't push her tonsils to the side, she ain't give no head, bro. Ladies, if your tonsils haven't been pushed back, you haven't given no real head. I'm just saying, man. They be getting mad at me. I don't know why they get mad at me because I keep it real, bro. There's some people, bro, they be getting mad because you keep it real. I'm just telling you straight, bro. Cause you know some women be afraid when they giving head. They be like, they be afraid. No, that shit gotta hit the tonsils, bro, all the way back. It gotta go through the door by where the tonsils are, bro. You gotta hit in the back, in the crevices, way in the back. Because I'm gonna tell you, in the back of that woman's throat is another erogenous zones. If you know anything about women, guys, you gotta know about the erogenous zones. In the back of her throat, she liked the feeling of meat in the back of the throat by the tonsils. Make them damn things dance. Yo, this is crazy, man. You gotta make her tonsils dance, bro. Somebody need to make an animation of tonsils dancing, bro. You know? Just saying, bro. And see, a lot of the women in the chat be secret freaks too. Guys, a lot of these women that be pulling up to the show be secret freaks, bro. They be loving to hear all that stuff about tonsils getting turned back, tonsils twerking. They be like, damn, I need my tonsils twerking. Don't let them fool you. These women are more freaks than you think. Serious. Cassie, listen, Cassie was an open freak, bro. She used to hit Diddy up, telling him, I'm gonna set up the freak offs for you. You don't even gotta worry about that. She was flying in male prostitutes, women, everything, bro. Diddy would just sit there on his couch, watching the show. In other words, rather than watching corn on a video, Diddy said, forget that, I'm rich. I don't gotta watch a tape. I'm gonna watch it right in front of me. That's some real next level freak, bro. That's some wild stuff. Now that I think about it, he wanted to watch corn in real time. He didn't want no videos. He said, I wanna watch it so I could direct the films. That's what he wanna watch. I wouldn't be surprised if that dude start getting into directing corn soon, bro. Imagine that. Diddy corn or Diddy. Imagine Diddy start directing corn films, bro. He should have got into that. That would have probably been successful. Bad boy pic. Wait, how would you call it? Bad boy films. Bad boy corn. I don't know. Diddy oil films. I don't know what you call it, but he should have got into that field, bro. Because he was basically directing it. He probably was watching dudes. Listen, Cassie's legs were pressed so far back, them things snapped. Diddy was right there watching dudes blow his woman back open. He was like, no, swing her to the left, yo. Yeah, like that. And he's like this clapping, bro. Dude's destroying Cassie, bro. Diddy right there laughing, pouring Ciroc and oil all over them, bro. This is crazy, man. You asking me, did Chris Brown get free? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? I'm live. Y'all be asking me questions like I'm God, bro. I don't know. Go check. Go Google it. They need to free Breezy, man. Breezy is talented, man. Don't put that man behind bars. Free Kelly, free R. Kelly, free Breezy, free Tory Lanez, and who else need to be freed? Who else need to be freed? Anybody else in prison locked up? Now, I don't know about Mystical. I don't know. I plead the fifth on that one. I'm not sure about, I think in his case, what did Mystical do? What did Mystical do, y'all? Did he violate a woman? Did he grape a woman? What did Mystical do? You said she's not pregnant? Oh, some grape charges? Oh, man, yo. These dudes, yo, how y'all out here graping women, bro? Why y'all doing that, bro? How do you get pleasure from that? Violating a woman. You sick, bro. Now, I don't know if it's true. Did they bring up the evidence? Because I don't even remember the trial or whatever happened. So they must have had some hardcore evidence, bro. I think he in prison falsely, man. I think they just did him in, bro. Another black man taken down. Notice, everything is over grape. Look, Diddy, they saying he raped somebody. Who else? They said Cosby raped women. They even saying, what's the other singer? The other legendary singer, Smokey Robinson. How you gonna tell me an 85-year-old man is raping women? They said, oh, he was raping his housekeepers. He's 85, bro. He didn't even get his delivery of Viagra. You talking about he raped you? Bro, stop, man. They bugging, bro. They putting all of these men away by saying they violating women. All right, let's look at the chat, right? Put a 1 if you believe Smokey Robinson is innocent. Put a 2 if you believe he's guilty of raping those women. Let's see what the people say, man. Because I don't believe that, man. We're talking about Smokey Robinson, bro. Some of y'all Gen Xers, you probably don't know. But I grew up on listening to Smokey Robinson. And when I look at this situation, I'm like, y'all bugging out, man. That man ain't raped no women. Y'all bugging, bro. We got a lot of 1s. We got a couple of 2s. Now, to the people who post 2s, you got to understand the climate of how it was back in the day. Back in the day, in the 80s, even in the 70s and 80s, right? A lot of people was on drugs, bro. They were taking drugs. Women were sleeping around with anything that moved. Anybody that was a celebrity, a singer, an artist, women were groupies, bro. They were with the wits, bro. Nobody was getting violated. Women was willingly getting with men. They would do anything to be with that guy. You know? Serious. You said Smokey must pay the piper. I mean, y'all like seeing these dudes go to prison, but when I see dudes hit 85 and everybody keep filing charges on them, and I see this happening all the time with Bill Cosby, with Russell Simmons, with what's that medical guy that made them cures? Dr. Sebi. When I see all these black men getting killed in prison, false imprisonment, rape charges, it's Dr. Sebi, right? They killed him. Come on now, you know they killed that man. That man was healthy. They killed Sebi, bro. And the only thing I was very critical of Dr. Sebi. Not in a negative way. What I was critical of is the fact that if he knew he had all these cures and all these medicines, he should have never started making a business out of it. I understand you want to get paid. Don't get me wrong. If you discovered something, you should want to get paid. But there's a way to do it. You know the pharmaceutical industry gonna kill you. Once you say you have cures for cancer, leukemia, AIDS, and all this other stuff, they're gonna kill you, bro. And that's exactly what they did. They killed that man. They put Mystical in prison for grape charges. Now they want to get Breezy. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You can't tell me all of these dudes are violating women, yo. I don't want to hear that, dog. A lot of you dudes that don't even got their kind of money don't even do that. So what makes you think that they did that? These are women that are disgruntled women, angry women, bitter and mad, and they go out there doing this. They go out there and lie. That's what they're doing. They're lying, bro. Just like Cassie. This woman, listen, somebody in the chat said she's not pregnant. That's crazy. Somebody in the chat said Cassie is not pregnant. I don't know if that's true. Here we go. Somebody said what? What this person says, you must have never met a victim. What are you talking about? I don't care about victims, bro. That's not my problem. I'm not the law enforcement. You care about that mess. You ladies be putting yourselves in situations, then you cry foul play. Every one of you ladies got with a man that you talk ish about, oh, he did me dirty. He did this. No, your legs were open. Talk about that. Why you open your legs to the very same man you complain about? Why you open your legs? You open your legs because you were horny. If he's such a bad man, why was your legs open? The only reason why you're talking ish about that man of your past is because you couldn't get your way. You couldn't get things done your way. So you mad. You mad at the world, so you want to throw and drag him under the bus. Be honest with yourself. That's why I respect the women that are honest. Women that'll come to the live chat and keep it a buck. They won't sugarcoat, they won't lie, they won't manipulate. They just speak the truth. They be like, yeah, Ringo, you right, you right. But no, y'all want to sit there and lie. Come on, man. She's seeking revenge. She got all that money and still want to see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You already got money. You already got 30 million, and now you want more? You want to see him in prison now? Come on, man. What do you think? Listen. And free Tory Lanez, bro. Y'all try to kill that man. And the reason why they try to kill him is because new evidence came out to free him. So they wanted to kill him because here's the thing. Once he got out of prison, guess what he's going to do? He's going to sue Megan Thee Stallion. At Tory's team, once you get out of prison, Tory Lanez, go in and sue Megan Thee Stallion for everything. They know that. That's why they tried to kill him. That's why they stabbed him up 14 times. They knew. Listen, he's coming home soon, bro. Tory Lanez is coming home, and he's going to sue Megan Thee Stallion for every damn dime, and he's going to win. And y'all need to free R. Kelly and stop playing. Y'all need to free him. R. Kelly served too much time, bro. Y'all making that man sit in prison dying, bro. I don't like that, fam. R. Kelly's a good musician and producer and songwriter, bro. All the hits we heard over the years, that man wrote them. All of them Michael Jackson songs y'all love, that's R. Kelly, bro. R. Kelly made a lot of songs for a lot of people. You know? What's that producer lady? Missy Elliott. She's another one. She made a lot of songs for a lot of people, bro. A lot of these people been ghostwriting for a lot of people. You know? Biggie made a lot of songs for people too. All those Little Kim songs, that's Biggie, bro. I could tell y'all the history on everything. I know who's ghostwriting for who. If you a musician, you could recognize stuff, bro. You know who's who. You know who write. Oh, man, Lil' Kim ain't write nothing, bro. That's all Biggie, bro. Biggie wrote a lot of her tunes. You know, even Jada. Jada wrote for some people. He wrote some songs for some people. Certain people lyrics, I listen to it, I'm like, that's Jadakiss, bro. There's no doubt about it. That's Jadakiss lyrics, bro. I know his style. You know? Let me see. Well, it was Diddy that allegedly sacrificed Biggie because he was supposed to go solo. There was rumors about that back in the day. He was planning on leaving Bad Boy to do his own thing because he realized his potential. You know what I mean? Diddy did all his artists dirty, bro. He did Craig Mack dirty. You know what I'm saying? DMX was the only official dude in the industry to me. DMX, Mobb Deep. I could go on a list of the official rappers that was in the industry. Mobb Deep, always been official. Whatchamacallit? DMX. It's just that they put him on drugs. DMX mentor got him hooked on drugs, messed him up. And even while he was on crack, he still was a dope MC, still doing his thing. Just imagine if he wasn't on drugs. They killed that man, yo. I never made fun of or laughed at DMX when he used to do his talk, and because I knew what the signs was because he was on drugs. I know the signs. Like I said, my mom's, you know what I'm saying? She passed away, you know what I'm saying? But she was on drugs, bro. So I know all the signs. I know what that does to a person. She eventually got free. But my point is, when I saw DMX struggling with drugs, I knew what he was going through. I knew all the signs. And even though he was on drugs, he was still able to make music that was timeless. All the DMX songs is still popping. You put them on right now, they still hitting. You know? But it's crazy, man. Shout out to all the moms out there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that lost a mom, lost a dad, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Condolences, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. I'm gonna be back later with more. I'm gonna go get something to eat, do what I gotta do. It's crazy out here, bro. Absolutely crazy, man. Could this thing flip? I wanna know. If I'm live, I could flip. I think I could flip the camera. Yeah, I could. I forgot I could. Yeah, man. Cassie ain't no victim, y'all. I hope y'all listen. If y'all didn't catch the receipts that we shared the text messages between Cassie and Diddy. And based on the receipts, Cassie loved the freak-offs, bro. She loved it. She said she loved licking balls, bro, from the back of the nutsack. She said she loves licking them all the way to the front of the head. She said she can't wait to take the D's, bro. I was like, damn. Let me see. Somebody said, do you think grape is required to be famous in the music industry? No. That's some sick stuff because it lands you in prison. Grape is what they use to put people in prison if they're not going through with the rituals. In other words, if you just look at the industry and look at a pattern of how black men, only black men, go through this. If you look at the music industry, look at the pattern. Only black men are going through this, where they get charged for grape. You don't see this happen to white men. You don't see it. Have you ever seen Eminem in any drama like this? No. Have you? No. Only black artists getting caught up in charges of grape. I'm like, listen, these guys get women throw themselves at them. Why would they have to grape a woman, bro? That's sick. Women throw themselves at them. Some of you guys that don't got no money like that, there are women in your community right now that want you to fuck them, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck. Don't get mad at me, ladies, because I know I can read the room. There are women that be doing stuff. Like, sometimes you'll have women walking around. I'm like, yeah, you want me to see you. You want me to lay pipe, right? I know. Next time, say something to me. Say hello. You know what I mean? Let's get it popping. But don't keep advertising. Just say you want a brother to pipe you down. You know? Just keep it a buck. Because that's what they do. Sometimes women will walk around advertising themselves, making you see that ass, because they want to get piped down. I'm just telling you the truth. They ain't walking for their health. They want you to see them. They're like, please look at me. Please look at me. I want to get piped down. That's what she's saying. It's just that they don't want to say it because they don't want to look a certain way. But I'm just keeping it facts with you. A lot of women are way more excited, way more horny than you guys think. Yeah, there's thirsty women out there too. I don't mind them being thirsty, but at least say something. Don't play these little mind games. That's why I don't like the mind games and the stupid stuff. Just be real. You know, if you want pipe, say you want some pipe. Say you want to get piped down. You know what I mean? Don't play around and be like I'm gonna walk around and act. Fam, just say what you want. You know? So we're gonna get up on out of here, man. I put some stripes on the yard, bro. A little flex. I put stripes on the yard, bro. It looks dope. It looks dope, bro. Let me see. I probably might show you a little bit. Probably might show you a little bit. But I might not. I might just post a picture. Yeah, I might just post a picture. That's what I'll do. I don't want to get up live. You know, when you live, you make mistakes sometimes. I be telling, what? Let me see. You be telling, babe, he's so mad, sexy with all them muscles. That's what you be telling your dude? Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, I put stripes on it. I'm flexing right now, stunting. You know, you got to do that way. To all the people that's watching me in the community, how you like me now? How you like me now? 'Cause I know somebody's watching, mad as ever, talking. Maybe you have some nosy ass people, bro. Nosy, bro. Like I never been like that, bro. Like I'm the type of person that mind my business. Like you could be fighting, I mind my business. I could see people fighting in the street, bro. I'll just be like this and go back upstairs. I don't got nothing to do with that. That's your personal business. As long as you ain't effing around with my family, we don't got no problem. But if you come effing around with my family, it's gonna be a fucking problem. Because I don't play with nobody. You know, when you're the type of person that mind your business and somebody effing with you, bro, you out of pocket, you out of line. At Ringo, Cassie admittedly, oh, so she's bisexual? What? Well, I mean, it would make sense because she's sleeping with women too and dudes. So, I don't know. If anybody got video clips of that, send it to me. If you got video clips of her admitting that she's bisexual, send me that clip. We need that receipt. You know? We need that clip. If she said it in an interview or said it in a text, a message, send that message to me. I need that receipt so that we can prove our case. Because this is the court of public opinion right here. All you folks is the jury. So we're having court right now. Forget the trial. We have in court here. You know? And based on court, she's guilty. You know? She guilty, bro. She is guilty. Yeah, so I'm gonna get up on out of here, guys. I have this phone wrapped. Hold on. I don't even know if this is in the video. No, not in the video. Yeah, we outside, bro. We outside, man. I gotta continue setting up my irrigation system to water this lawn. And I gotta tend to it later on. But I wanted to get out here and make this next video, man. Because again, guys, when it comes to this case, we're not focusing on just talking about a bunch of drama to entertain. We're focusing on the facts. That's why I said I'm neutral right now on this case. I'm neutral, which means there's a possibility he might serve life in prison. But I believe he's gonna get off on this case. He's gonna get off, man. Shout out to Exandra for the support. Said peace and blessings. Shout out to Exandra for the support, sponsoring the show. Salute to V-Dub Man, moderator in the building. I'm not sure. Was Show there earlier? I'm not sure. The damn sun glare is right in the screen. I can't see. You said these racist people will make sure he go to prison. I mean, they could be racist all they want. If it's proven that he didn't commit no crimes, he's not going to prison, y'all. Think about this. Think about what O.J. Simpson did. O.J. Simpson got off on his. Now, the world wanted him to die. over that situation. Those of you that were alive back then, you know what I'm talking about. That was crazy. Everybody was there for the verdict. I remember I was in front of the TV watching. And when the verdict came through, boy, there was anarchy, bro. They were pissed when they found out he was innocent, bro. You know? But there's a possibility he might get off. There's a possibility. He might get off because his team of attorneys ain't no joke. Diddy's team ain't no joke. You know, so he might end up getting off, bro. But yeah, man. Gonna get up on out of here, guys. Go take care of some business. So I'm gonna be back later and whatnot. Yesterday was the first time I ever striped the lawn. Like, I added stripes on it, and it's my first time doing that. It looks good. I might do it again, but I have to see how it goes to see if it's healthy to do. But I like how it looked from it's an eye catcher. You gotta stunt sometime, bro. I'm stunting for our people, bro. To everybody in the community, I'm stunting for my people. You mad? I know. Because they be, listen, there's haters everywhere, bro. I could feel the hate, bro. I could feel the hate, man. It's sick, bro. Yo, I don't see how could you hate somebody that put in work to do something to better themselves and you mad. Go do your own work and stop hating me. You know what I mean? Because a lot of you folks, especially you black folk, y'all be feeling all intimidated and shit, like you can't live your life. I'm gonna live my fucking life, man. Fuck everybody else, bro. Because at the end of the day, people talk a lot of shit, bro. Like, for real, bro. People be talking a lot about you behind your back. And they don't even know you, bro. You know? But there's two people out here, I'm gonna hook them up, bro. There's two people out here, I'm gonna hook up their lawn. They don't know. I mean, one of them know already, but there's another neighbor, she don't know. She don't know that I'm gonna renovate her whole yard for free. I'm gonna do it for free. She don't know yet, but I'm gonna bless her because she's originally from New York too. Matter of fact, y'all heard her yesterday in my video. She had pulled up and she was complimenting the lawn. I'm gonna make her lawn look good too. You know what I mean? She's old enough to be my mom, so, you know, when we talk with her and whatnot, it's sort of like, not that she's my mom or anything, it's like she's an older woman, so she's old enough to be my mom, so when I communicate, it's like, you know, it's all out of respect. You know how that go? And since she don't got no man there and whatnot, I'm gonna make sure I take care of the lawn. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a surprise. She don't know. It's actually her birthday month. She don't even realize it. It's her birthday month, you know? Yo, shout out to Joshua for the major support. Hey, coming through. Did I heart the comment? I don't even know. Okay, now I did. Shout out to you, fam, for the support. Says it's been a minute. Showing love, brother Ringo. Appreciate the support. So that's Zandra and Joshua. Appreciate the support. Yeah, she don't even know that I'm gonna bless her with the yard work. She's gonna be real happy too. She's gonna be very, very happy. Very, very happy. And it makes me feel good to do that. It makes me feel good to do that. Some of you that are in the spirit that may know, you would know why. You would know why. I don't even have to explain it. You would probably catch on. You know? And those of you that may not know, Me doing that for her, kind of choking me up a little bit. Me doing that for her kind of made me feel like I'm doing something for my mom. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would do it. It makes me feel like I'm doing something for my mom. So, yeah. Little moment right there. Almost choked up and whatnot. But it's all good, bro. You know? Yeah, man. So, hey, I'm going to be back later on with more, man. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to come back with another video. Find out what's going on in these social media streets to see what they're talking about. Then I'm going to come back out here and get to work on this yard and whatnot. I'm going to post a video to show you some of the results of what I'm doing. And, yeah. I'm going to show you the irrigation system that I set up. It's real nice. I might start doing lawn videos, bro. I might start doing lawn care videos. I think I'm going to have to probably invest in a damn lawnmower. Or just make people buy it for me, man. Especially in the community. Be like, hey, y'all want me to fix y'all yards? Okay, all chip in and get the lawnmower, bro. They'll get it. I'm making your yard look good. I can make anybody's yard look good. Imagine if everybody's yard was the same, bro. This place will look like a damn high-end, rich, ultra-rich community, bro. Landscaping is very important. People don't know that. Landscaping would make your house look way more expensive than it is. But anyway, guys, I gotta put my laptop inside. I have it burning in the sun, bro. It's literally hot. I don't want this laptop to be destroyed, bro. This laptop got all my stuff on it. Somebody said it's about RICO charges that Diddy violated over and over again. But they talking about RICO charges, but who he's connected to? You know? Who is he connected to? It don't make no sense. I don't know. I want to show you this damn thing, to be honest with you. Let me see if I could do this real fast. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm going to switch the camera. I'm going to switch the camera to see if it could switch. Okay. I don't know if you will be able to see it, though. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know if you can see the lines. I don't know. Can you? I don't know if you could. I don't know if you could or not. I don't know. Yeah. So we're gonna get up on out of here, man. I'm gonna show you a better video because I don't know if you can see it because I can't even see the screen right now. But we're gonna come back with more. I want to find out what's going on. Do they have court on the weekends? I don't think so. Because somebody said that Cassie got to go back to court. So I don't know. But anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all stopping by. Appreciate those that support the show. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel today. We the best content. We provide the best content on social media. We the realest. We keep everything official. And it is what it is, man. So, and I'm still trying to reverse this camera, man. Because like the P is backwards, which means my face belong on this side and this side belong on this side. It's crazy. How do you reverse the phone on an iPhone when you're live streaming? Because it always happens when you live streaming. I don't understand this, you know? I don't know. My face is on this side. It belongs on this side over here. So I'm out, y'all. Y'all take care, man. I'll be back later on. Peace and blessings. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. We need those likes to hit 1,000. So all you people that's in the building, if you didn't hit the like button now, fam. Show some support, right? Am I grilling? No. I might grill next week. I might grill next week. I was doing a lot of work. I'm trying to finish the work. I'm actually looking for a table set. I'm actually looking for a table set for the backyard. We was looking at one. It's kind of cheap. I ain't gonna hold you. It is what it is. But I didn't want to put nothing crazy expensive, man. I mean, I would, but I don't really feel like putting something out there that expensive if I'm not going to be out there every single day. You know what I'm saying? But they have something there that I could get. I was thinking about getting it, but it has a glass top. I don't want to really have glass. I'm afraid it's going to break. I might buy it, to be honest. I might go pick it up. Matter of fact, I know my wife is probably listening, so she's going to be like, yes, he said he's going to go pick it up. It has one of them umbrella things that block the sun, so it's kind of cool because you could be back there chilling, you know? So, hey, I'm going to catch y'all later on. We're going to have more content. And remember, guys, June 1st is the birthday show. We're going to be lit in the new studio, so make sure you tune in. It's going to be lit. I'm going to have my drinks. I'm going to be lit. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we starting at midnight. June 1st, midnight. That's when we starting the show. You know what I'm saying? And the show going to go on for probably about 12 hours. So we're going to be on for about 12 hours. It's going to be from 12 to 12. You know what I mean? And that's going to be the opening day of the new studio. So a lot of you that been wondering, yo, when the studio, bro? What's going on, bro? On my birthday, man. I narrowed it down. I want it to be a special day. You know? So I'm kind of getting things sorted. All right, so y'all take care, man. I'll be back later on. Peace and blessings, everybody. We out. Peace.